I got over 100,000 followers on my brand new Instagram account in the last 12 months as a complete beginner, and in this video I will share step by step what are the fastest and easiest ways to grow on Instagram in 2024. This video is in no particular order because I promise every single detail is important, because I literally tried every single tip out there for growing my Instagram, and these are the only strategies that are proven to work. So make sure to watch this to the end, and even if you implement just one or two strategies from this video, I promise you are guaranteed to see growth. So without wasting any time, let's just get straight into it and talk about the first important topic, which is called the strategy for going viral. And the first essential tip for going viral on Instagram is modeling what's working on the platform. Why this works is because if you take inspiration from other reels, posts, carousels that went viral, that means that there's some principle behind that made people like that content. And if you take that principles and do something similar, the chances of your content performing well are significantly higher. Use your Instagram account for liking, commenting, and saving other viral content inside your niche, so the algorithm can start recommending more content like that to you, so you can constantly see what's working on Instagram in your niche and what's going viral, and you can easily take inspiration from that. For example, if you have a motivation page on Instagram, all you need to do is to follow other pages about that niche, follow them, like them, and Instagram will show you a lot of reels that are going viral inside the motivation or self-development niche, and you will constantly have new ideas to take inspiration from to make content that has significantly higher chance of performing very well. And the next underrated tip for going viral on YouTube and growing your Instagram account very fast is focusing on your hooks. You see, you probably heard about that hooks are important and you need to capture and gain people's attention in the first seconds, but probably you are spending less time on your hooks than you should. And what I did to get over 3 million impressions in the last 90 days on my Instagram account is spending the most time on creating the hooks. So let's say if you have 10 minutes to create your content, most people spend 9 minutes from that on recording, on scripting and uploading the video, and less than a minute on figuring out what you are going to say in your hook, or what you are going to write in the caption, or what's gonna be the first sentence on your post. And the better way to do this is to actually spend 5 minutes on your hook and the first part of your content, and the remaining part on the actual video or on the actual post. And the reason why it's important is because most people are scrolling away and are closing your content in the first 3 to 5 seconds. So if you cannot gain and capture their attention in this first essential moment, they are not even going to see all of the other part of your content. That's why it's very wise to actually spend the most time on your hooks and making them really good, and the rest time on your actual content. If you do this, I guarantee that you will start getting more views and more reach on your account, even if you have 0 followers right now. And here are 3 tips to make your hooks better. Number 1, think what's in it for the audience. So when people will watch that first 3 or 5 seconds of your video or of your caption, what are they going to get? How is it going to be valuable for them? How is it going to help them? And how it's going to make them to share it with their friends? Number 2, keep your hooks short and simple. The biggest mistake that people make when it comes to Instagram and when it comes to hooks on their content is they make their hooks too long and too complicated, which confuses the audience and it makes them to scroll and to skip your content. So just spend a couple of minutes on trying to make your hooks simpler, and then you will see that your videos and your content will perform way better. And the third tip that I've never seen anyone to talk about on YouTube before is called deliver the expectations from your hook. So if your hook is, here are the 3 fastest ways to lose weight, then right after your hook you need to immediately deliver on the expectations that people have that you set with your hook, so people won't swipe away. So focus on actually delivering the promises and the expectations that you set with your hook, and then the chances of your audience watching your videos to the end will be significantly higher. The next small tip when it comes to going viral on Instagram is using the same hashtags in all of your videos. So if you have a page about cooking, then using the hashtag cooking in all of your reels and posts can actually be a good idea, because then when Instagram would recommend one of your pieces of content to people, and if they like it, then the chances of your other posts and content being recommended to the same people that watch your first content that went viral will be higher, because if you use the same hashtag in all of your content. And the reason it works because you give Instagram one small additional reason to understand that all of your content is about the same topic, so Instagram can potentially start pushing pushing not just one piece of your content, but several of them to the same audience. Alright, so here is the next and probably the most important section when it comes to going viral on YouTube and growing your account fast in 2024. And it's called creating binge-worthy content to increase watch time. Because let's think about it. What Instagram really wants? Instagram wants to make people spend as much time as possible on their platform so they can make more money. So if you give to Instagram what they want, which is watch time, then Instagram will return the favor to you and will give you impressions and views. And here are the best and simple ways to increase the watch time and make people spend more time on your account, which will make Instagram push your content even more. And this is how you actually get millions of videos on your Reels. And for that, let's have a look at this example of this account called Natalia Social Media. And this creator was able to grow over 500,000 followers in less than 4 months because she created a series of content that was binge-worthy, and in each piece of content she was talking about how you can grow on Instagram. So when people discovered her profile in the explore page or in the Reels, and they just watch one piece of content from her, when she gave even more additional information on the previous topic, so that made people to watch other Reels of hers, which means that Instagram algorithm saw that people are spending a lot of time on watching her content, and that's why I decided to push her account even more. So ask yourself, how can you make a series of content that are related to each other, so when one piece of content goes viral, people will go and watch part 2, part 3, so that would make your account binge-worthy, which will increase the watch time, and which means Instagram will give you way more reach, and you can actually get millions of views if you just follow this strategy. And to be honest, it's not as complicated as it might seem, and I promise that if you just spend 10 minutes on thinking on how you can implement this binge-worthy style, you can actually come up with first video ideas that you can go ahead and test and see what results you are getting. And the next tip for increasing your watch time is creating content in all formats available. Because most people create either only Reels or they create only posts or only carousels, when in reality it's a big mistake. What you need to realize is that people are different, and some people enjoy watching Reels all the day, but other people enjoy actually reading posts and finding valuable information in carousels or watching Instagram stories. So when you don't make content in all formats possible, you are missing on huge part of audience on Instagram. So start making carousels, Reels and posts to make sure that you capture as wide audience as possible, and every single person, depending on their interests, has the opportunity to spend time watching your content, which will increase the watch time of your overall account, which, as I said, is the number one thing that will help you to increase your views and to grow your personal brand account or your theme page in Instagram in 2024. And the next underrated thing, which no one actually talks about, is how you can use captions to increase your watch time and to blow up your account. And the way to use captions to increase your watch time is to make them long and valuable at the same time. So here is the exact structure that you can follow. It's called hook, story, and call to action. So in the hook, you focus on capturing people's attention with just 3, 5, or 6 words. The second part of it is called the story, when you need to give people tips, value, or a story that is related to the content, so people will actually read it and will be entertained. And the third and the most important part of your caption is the call to action. So you need to tell them people to like your content, to leave a comment, or to save your video. And just by doing that, you will already increase the engagement, which means getting more views with your content will be way easier. And here is a bonus tip when it comes to call to actions. Recently, Instagram made a new update, and right now you can actually create polls in your Instagram Reels. So for example, if you created a motivational reel, all you can ask in that poll is, did you like this? Yes or no? Or do you agree with this? Yes or no? And just that one single thing will increase the engagement of your content, which means that you will be way more likely to go viral. And talking about engagement, this is the next extremely important tip that I think can help you to go viral, that most people are not using consistently. And that is just spending 5 minutes a day on leaving valuable and thoughtful comments under the posts of your competition in your niche. And if you do that for at least 1 to 3 months, you will already get your first 100 to 1000 active Instagram followers that can give you that first necessary push to grow your account. The next way to increase your engagement is to post stories every single day. What I would recommend is to posting 3 to 4 unique stories and reposting your own content into your stories 2 or 3 days a week. And by doing that, you will allow yourself to save a lot of time, but still it will increase the engagement of your content and your account, because people will have the opportunity to engage with your account every single day. So if you are not posting stories every day, know that you are missing probably on 20 to 30% 1% of your growth that you could have. And the next tiny tip to increase your engagement by a little bit that can still really help you is having your logo on every single piece of content. So just add your logo or your name of the account with text on every single reel, every single post, every single carousel. And the reason you are doing it is because if one piece of content of yours goes viral and other people start reposting it, people will see who was the original creator, and by doing that you will increase your brand awareness and more people will start following you and finding your account. And now I'm going to share with you the most powerful strategy that actually helped me to get over 100,000 followers in the past 12 months when I got started. And that is understanding that people watch your content only for two reasons. They either want to be entertained or they want to be educated. So when you create content, don't think, how am I gonna get views? How am I gonna grow my account? Think, what content can I post that the people will find it either entertaining or educational, and they will actually want to follow me because they get the value from this. So instead of thinking about yourself, you think about what people and what the audience wants, and you create content for them, which means the likelihoodness that these people will like, comment, and share your videos skyrockets, which means that you actually get what you want. This is a paradox that most people don't understand, and the reason that 99% of the people cannot grow their Instagram accounts is because they are thinking about themselves instead of thinking about how can I make a content that my audience would really find valuable. So here is a very helpful way to think about this. Before posting a story or creating a reel or posting any kind of content on your page, ask yourself, would I pay $5 for this piece of content? And if the piece of content that you are making isn't worth $5, and even if you wouldn't pay $5 for that information or for that entertainment, then do not post it. Change it, change the hook, make it better, so it actually theoretically becomes worth paying $5 for, and when you post, you will see that people will start engaging and reposting your content way more, which means that you will get what you want, which is views, engagement, growing your account, and probably making money with that. And talking about money, here are the best tips that helped me to make over $406,000 with my Instagram account in under a year. And the way that I did it is by having a product that you can sell to your audience. We, for example, offered a lot of coaching and consulting services that help us to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you definitely do not have to have a physical product or a course to make good money with Instagram. Let's have a look at this theme page, for example, which posts content about philosophy and about stoicism. And by following these strategies, they were able to grow over 500,000 followers on Instagram organically. And if you look at their bio, they have a link to their ebook and to their audiobook that they made with AI in literally in a couple of hours. And that single system makes them tens of thousands of dollars per month on Instagram, and they don't even show their face in the videos. So all you have to do is to go to ChatGPT and ask it to create an ebook for you in your niche and spend just a couple of hours on editing it and making it really valuable, and then you can leave that link in the description. And I'm telling you that when your account grows, 1% of your audience will click the link in your bio, and some of them will buy your ebook, and that will make you passive income every single month. And the next powerful tool to use to make money on Instagram is to use this tool called ManyChat. You probably have seen reels on Instagram and creators tell you to comment a certain word, and then they automatically DM you a link so you can go and get free access to some product or buy something from them. And they are doing it by using this simple tool called ManyChat. For example, this reel on my personal brand account got over 297,000 views, and in the video itself, I told people to comment a certain word in the comments, and with ManyChat, I said that when people comment, I will automatically reply to them and I will send them a link to my product in their DMs. So over 9,000 people commented under the reel, and this one single video made me thousands of dollars because a lot of these people went and bought my product that I sent them in the DMs. And you can also use it to send people to your free resources as well, so it doesn't have to be a paid product. But imagine if I had to manually reply to 9,000 people. It would probably take me hours, if not days. But with ManyChat, it happened in literally a couple of seconds. So what I would recommend you to do is to have call to actions to comment a certain word under your posts, and then tell them what people are going to get in return. Are they going to get a free ebook? Are they going to get additional piece of content that is not available anywhere else? Or literally anything that you think would add additional value to your audience. And then you go to ManyChat.com, and this video is not sponsored by ManyChat, and I don't have an affiliate link for now, so you can go there and use it for free. I am personally using it, so that's why I'm recommending it, and I'm not making money for promoting this. But I think it's a cool tool, so if you go and use it and set a certain word, it will save you a lot of time, and that's how you can send people from your content to your products, and that's how you can make money with Instagram. And now I'm going to share you my number one secret that helped me to make the most money with Instagram, and it's called owning your audience. And I'm saying it in a good way, and what it means is that you don't want to be relied only on Instagram to make money. Because if your Instagram account gets restricted or it gets deleted, you will lose your entire business. So what you want to do instead is you want to send people from your Instagram to other social medias, like to your Facebook, to your YouTube channel, to your website, where you can actually capture their email and you can email them whenever you want and you are not relied on Instagram, etc. But now you could ask, Harut, but you told us that watch time is important and Instagram wants people to stay on my platform. When I send people out of Instagram and out of the platform, won't Instagram get me lower engagement and lower reach? And the answer to that is yes. So here is the smartest way to do that I've never seen anyone to share on YouTube. And that means that first you need to focus on keeping people on the Instagram platform to increase your watch time as much as possible, which means you need to do only call to actions to like your videos, to watch other reels of yours or other piece of content, to turn on notifications on your profile or other things to make sure that people spend more time on your profile. But once your Instagram account gets viral, you need to start immediately sending people from your Instagram account to other social media platforms or to capture their email so you can own that audience, and then later you can reach out to them and then you can offer them your services, your products, and you can make money. And you won't be solely relied on Instagram. So focus on keeping people on the platform once you are growing, but once you get your first 5, 10, 20 or 50,000 followers, start immediately sending people from your Instagram account to other social media platforms so you can own your audience and increase the chances of your success with your business. Alright, so now I'm going to share with you why, in my opinion, 99% of the people fail on Instagram. And here is the last and a little bit more advanced tip when it comes to making money with Instagram. I think this one would be really valuable for people that have money, or it will be valuable for you once you start growing your Instagram account and then you will be able to afford it. So make sure to pay attention to this because it can really be helpful for you in the future. And an advanced way to make money on Instagram is once you start selling your product and you make money organically, what you can do is you can pay other pages to do shoutouts to you and to promote your page in their stories and in their content, and by doing that your account will grow with paid methods. So for example, if you have an ebook that you sell for $10 and you can pay another creator in your niche $50 to do a shoutout and to send people from their account to your account, then when these people will come to your account and some people will subscribe, then let's say 1,000 people from this will come and they will see your account and 100 people will follow. Some of these people can go and buy your product, buy your ebook, let's say 10 people, and then if your ebook costs $10, then 10 people, let's say, buy it, you can make $100 and you just spent $50 on this creator to give you a shout out, which means you made $50 of profit. So obviously you need to be smart with this and you need to understand that there's some risk of spending money and investing in, because you might not be profitable, but definitely if you have money, it is worth doing. And I've personally grown tens of thousands of followers with this method, and I've also made over $150,000 by just doing shoutouts and successfully selling them a product on my Instagram page with profit, which definitely takes skill to learn, but I think that it's also a good strategy for people that want to really take this seriously. But for anyone else, focus on growing organically first, and once you make money and you can afford investing it, that's when you can consider this. In that way it would be way less risky for you, and you can actually make sure that you won't go out of business and you can make money and you can make profit. Now there's one thing though that if you don't understand, you cannot go viral on Instagram. And the only reason that I couldn't grow on Instagram for years is because I didn't understand this simple principle, which is called that you must be consistent with your content. You probably heard about this and then you want to already scroll this video and say, oh, this is obvious, but I'm telling you, this is the main reason that most people fail. They watch videos, they implement strategies, and they just try it for a week and they don't continue, and that's why they don't see any good results. And there is a rule called the rule of 100 that if you implement, I guarantee that you will see growth with your account. Once I implemented this simple rule, I went from $0 to $10,000 a month with my Instagram account. And at the peak, my Instagram account was making more than $50,000 a month. Now, I cannot promise you that you will get the same exact results, but what I can promise that if you follow this rule that I will share with you right now, you will see growth on your account. And the rule of 100 says the following: post at least one piece of content every single day on Instagram for at least 100 days in a row without missing a day, and I guarantee that you will be amazed from the results that you will get. Yes, this sounds extremely simple and you probably heard about this before, but if you actually follow it and you don't get results, you can come back to this video and you can comment, and I promise that I will jump on a free call with you and I will help you with your account. That's how confident I am that if you just post one piece of content every day and you just try to improve by 1% every single day, one day you try to improve a hook a little bit, another day you think about how you can make your content actually worth $5 so it can be valuable for your audience. Another day you do research and you see what's working for your niche, for your competitors, and then you make similar content to that, etc, etc. But if you just post one piece of content every day, it can be one carousel, it can be one post, one reel, stories, and you do that consistently for at least 100 days in a row, you will grow your account. That is the exact way that I've grown over 100,000 followers on my Instagram account, Hey Harut, and I've made hundreds of thousands of followers. Maybe you won't believe me, but please give it a try. 100 days will pass anyway, and if you do it, you will see that it actually works. Of course, some people will certainly see more results and some people will less results, because some people will be serious, some people will be implementing these tips from these videos and they will be go all in, and some people will see slower progress. But what can I guarantee is that you will see significant amount of growth that can set you on the trajectory to completely change your life with Instagram. Now, we actually have free courses on how you can grow your social media and how you can make money, where I reveal all the strategies that I used for making money on Instagram and making money online without even showing my face and with showing my face. So if you are interested, you can join our completely free community down below. I will leave the link in the description. There we even answer all of your questions and to help you with your journey completely for free. So if you found this valuable, then make sure to join our free community and course with the link in the description down below. And if you really found this valuable, then please make sure to subscribe to this video to not miss new videos every single week, and go and check it out this video because I think that you would find it valuable as well. Thank you very much and good luck with growing your Instagram account.